never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up. We finna go deep. Riding on a team. Got, baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down. When I hit the town, you should ride on.
My legs. Hey, Alexis.
Alexis. Hi,
It's been
Queen.
forever. You've been traveling, doing in your bag, doing your big things. I've been watching, clapping from afar.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had to go step to Vegas. It was around summer league time. So I was there with my daughters, and my sister met me from LA. Shout out to them for making the trip. It was a girls' trip. It was like a sister's trip. And just spoke on a panel for She's Got Time, Swing
Oh,
Cash,
nice.
the Olympian, the ex WNBA player, has a platform for women in sports. And it was a summit, a 2-day summit. So it was
Oh, nice.
400 ladies and gents. And we were there, just spreading some love and giving some confidence booster. So shout out to all the ladies that attended and the ladies that I were on the panel with. It just was a good time. It was just, refreshing. And I haven't been to Vegas, especially for Summer League, in like over 10 plus years. And to go back full circle and to run into people that I haven't seen in a long time and just be there as Alexis was like really humbling and very much fulfilling for me. And then to see my daughters, to see me, their mom and her light, spreading joy and speaking on behalf of just like, elevation and your journey, as well as too. I hadn't seen her, and she's expecting my nephew coming soon. So it just was good for her to get a little break too from her little family. So it was just a beautiful time. I'm happy to be back. So here we are.
Oh, you look well rested.
Thank you, Queen. I feel I'm very much in a great healthy space.
Yes, I know
Yes,
that
I
feeling.
am. And you too. You've been off and running.
I listen, the business is going amazing. I
Yes.
was in Houston. My team leader in Houston put on a big event for my agents there. We recruited
Yes.
some more. So it was an amazing event. That went well. I fly to Texas, Dallas next. We're opening up a sales office. So I'm gonna go there and support the team there. So
I love
it's complain. And then what else? I got so
bi-coastal.
many.
You were in
I
LA?
know.
You dipped to LA?
Oh yes, I went to LA for
Look
the
at, I saw
Netflix
you. I love
summer
that hair,
break.
by the way.
Thank you.
That hair
Listen,
in LA, yeah.
listen, my glam
I tell
squad
you.
did what it needed to do. They showed up and showed out
Just
last
beautiful.
minute for me. So shout out to my glam squad for taking care of
Love
me.
that.
I had a good time. Now I'm suffering because my ass can't sit down. Now I'm sick, trying to hold it together. But you know what? I can't complain because I'm truly blessed.
Yeah, we were just talking a little bit before we got started how we're just like happy, we're just in a blessed life of living this beautiful life that we have, we're just things are flowing, things are vibrant. Um,
Yes.
we're just in a great space, right? That's what
We
we're talking
are.
about.
We definitely are. I'm living life. I travel in 2 weeks. I'm going back to my other home to go see my man.
Oh, we got some updating to do
So
offline.
so I'll be in Lagos for 2 weeks and then I come back and then I go to Dubai.
I love that.
But
Well,
before I go to Dubai, I ship my daughter off to college. So we got to get her room together. It's a lot.
yes, yes. Well, I mean, it's never nonstop. And speaking of rooms, that leads us into our first segment.
Ooh.
Bedrooms, to be specific.
Yes. What's going on? Are you gonna sleep divorce? I never heard of sleep divorce.
Okay, so sleep divorce, the new relationship hack or red flag. I have recently heard of it, but let me break it down to you. More couples are turning to sleep divorce where partners sleep in separate beds or even separate rooms, which is different. It's not very
Hmm.
traditional. to improve their rest and reduce nighttime conflicts. Celebs like Cameron praise it as a game changer. But is it a smart solution or a slippery slope? The science. Poor sleep can lead to irritability, weight gain, lower libido, and relationship tension. What are your thoughts? Like, have you or anyone that you know prefers to have separate quarters when they sleep?
I know, actually, when you think about it, I know a few people, my close friend, I know some people who prefer to have their own room. So, and they love it. I think it's weird because if we're staying in the same household, I like to sleep next to my man. Like we both butt naked, we cuddled together. Like you ain't finna be in no other room. What the hell? Like, bring your behind over here. But a lot of people love it.
Well, to be honest with you, where I'm at now in my next relationship, I would love separate quarters. Just because one, I was married for a long time and slept next to someone for a long time. So I get that. Ooh, excuse me. Moving forward, to me, it's I have like a different schedule. It could be different schedules. And also you can spend the night in my room. It's okay to, have a slumber party.
Right.
Okay. So it's not like you're not, but I would prefer this is my space. And in this day of age of like dating and really getting to know somebody, they might not live in the same city and they have already established themselves. And like, for
Right.
example, this is my children's home. So like low key, there's no space for somebody else to come living up in here. We can go have another spot down the street somewhere, you feel me? Or
Yeah.
to go visit, and wherever they live they might have the same situation, who knows. So it's just like I in this day and age now understand it. Again, with work schedules and timing and children and other lives, you want to have your space,
Yeah.
I think it's
I
fair.
think you know what? I I agree with you in regards to it. I don't think it's not a bad thing. I know when it like I like to cuddle, but when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I don't care where you at. But I'm nocturnal, so a lot of times I do a lot of work at night. I'm working at night, and
Exactly.
I don't want my mate to think, oh, what you doing late at night on your on your computer or on your
Yeah.
phone. Like I'm always thinking of new ideas, so I'll be searching the craziest things at nighttime. It's like my mind just start
Exactly.
wondering how to make more money. So I feel like, it's not a bad idea to have that when you look at overall, but a lot of relationships of my friends who do this, they have their relationships are great. They don't have any problems.
Well, I'm sure most people, if they did have another bedroom, most couples, they, especially if your spouse snores or they sweat at night, you know what I
Have
mean?
to
Or
wear
talk in
the
the middle
sleep
of their
apnea
sleep.
machine.
Yeah, they got the machine. Like, if you snore, so like I'm fine having their own space if they could afford it too. That's another thing. I feel like, sometimes we get stuck in there. What if there's like a newborn baby and they're crying and it's just a lot. So it's just
A
like
lot of
I want
factors.
some space. You never know. We could be healing couples around here because I feel like that might be helpful because to your point, like the work schedules, your international phone calls that are coming in and just like all these different things. So it's just like respectfully for the person to get their sleep because sleep is extremely important. You're almost like, okay, go be in
Mm,
your room and I'll see you when I see you. And that's more fun and sexy anyway.
it is.
Make it soundproof and
But you know what? When I think about it, older people do it too. A lot of older people have their like when they get to that point where they're not sexually active anymore,
oh,
they have their
oh, 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 did you put that on them? Wait a
I
minute.
don't know.
Wow.
Let me take
'Cause
that
I
back
don't I let me tell
because
you
I know some 80
what
years
I'm gonna be
old.
doing. I'm
I
gonna be
know some
active.
80-year olds still getting it in right now. So
Thank
let
you.
me
I
pull
want to
back on that.
say,
Well, maybe if one of their partners ain't sexually active, one of them. But I notice a lot of elders do have their own rooms and they're still
mhm.
married. But they have their own quarters. So
Yeah, yeah.
It's a thing. I mean,
I mean, if you take it all the way back to even like royalty, remember there was like the male dressing room, like, and he had his bedroom, and then she had her dressing
mhm.
room and her quarters. That's a real thing, you know. That since it's just a lot. It's you have choice. That's the beautiful thing. We have
Options.
choice now. We got options. We have
Mhm.
options. Yes. Is intimacy still a priority if you don't share a bed at night?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
right. You would almost like set up some dates, right? Like, okay, meet me in my room, or you hear that knock, like,
Set up some special. Hmm.
yeah, I think it might be sexier too.
Baby, come here. Let me show you something. And be throw the heads in a circle.
Hands up, put on
Legs
a
be all.
show. Yeah, we got options.
No, I think it definitely can be more fun. And then also when you have someone that's not as clean as you.
Ah, that's a good point.
So I think it definitely can keep the tension down.
I like that. I like that. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And then
Actually, I'm for it. So you might be for it now,
I would be for it.
huh?
I
Good.
would be for
Well, welcome on over. I'm down for it.
it.
But I know it's probably just not traditional and people, again, to me, own rules. It's they have to live with each other. They have to be with each other. So it's whatever your rules are in the bedroom at your house that you pay for
Hmm.
your relationship, So if other people think it's good,
Honestly, I
then
think I think more
allow.
people should adapt to it. I think it would make the relationship, it would spice the relationships back up that, you
Yeah.
know, the normal do. Everybody, you both get in bed, you both lay down, do you want to, you get complacent when
The
you're
one
having
two,
sex.
the 1-2 step.
But yeah, the boom, 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 roll over, fall asleep. No, I think it would spice it up.
Okay. I think so too, actually.
Get a little role playing going.
Some
I
alpha.
can hide, I can hide little toys, places.
See
We
what I
share
mean?
every,
Exactly.
everything. Is shared. You can't hide nothing.
Right,
It
right.
all in your face.
You're right. I'm an advocate for it. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm down with it.
Yes, yes. I love that. Yeah.
Does choosing sleep overnight into, oh, you already said that. Is this a sign of a healthy boundary or a quiet disconnection? I think we both agreed that
A
it's
healthy
definitely
boundary.
a healthy boundary. But
Yeah.
some people ain't like that. Some people want they partner
And
up
that's
on it
fine.
24/7, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you or someone who tried sleep divorce? Yes, I do.
Oh
And
wait, it's called sleep divorce though.
but why is it called
I
sleep
don't like
divorce?
that name.
Yeah,
It's just we'll just say sleeping in separate quarters or something because it's not a divorce.
I
Maybe
guess
it's
it's
a
a divorce
bedroom
from the
divorce.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Bedroom divorce. No, no more room booming. You got options.
We got options. Yeah, yeah, we got options. I remember like even just like in Europe, how the beds are like separated, and then you have to, and they're smaller. But it used to be where everyone just would sleep separately, but in the same room too.
See, I can't do that.
So times have changed.
It has, but when you go to when you're not married and you go to your parents' home, they homes,
Mhm.
that used to be
Until
fun
you're married,
yes, until you married.
that's the
Ain't
rule.
no, ain't no shacking up in my house,
Yeah, nah,
but you
that's
still
not gonna
sneak in that other room.
happen. I would, you know what? No, because I'm like scared. Like I don't want to be like I
That's
can
the
wait.
best part.
No, I can wait. But here's the deal. I'm gonna be like, y'all stand with me. It's different rules over here. Okay.
That's true. That's true. When you gotta sneak and do it, that's the best part.
Yeah, that is actually fun. The
Well,
adrenaline.
shout out to the what they call it, sleep divorce people. I think more people should give it a try.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
welcome on this side of the road, Sharelle.
I like it. I can dig with it. But see, the thing, my man is far, so it's different for us.
But even when you go see him, it's still like exciting.
Oh, we ain't sleeping in two different rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I get it, but that's temporary. But that makes it
We
even more
not.
better. But you're in two different households. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. It yeah. I like that though. I like so the long distance relationship. It works out great. I can
Yeah.
focus on my business, I can focus on my job,
It's
and
healthy.
they doing it. It's very healthy.
Hmm.
All right. Have you been seeing the tea that's been going on the shade room? The girls are fighting, and you know what? I love Porsha and Shamil friendship. They had an amazing friendship, but they've
Shamia?
been going back and Shamia.
Shamia? I
Did I
meant
did I say it
Shamia.
wrong?
I
I said
think
Shamia.
you did. I think you did. Just in case.
Yes, Shamia. Like I do feel like when you come on a platform, especially with reality TV, it can affect your friendships.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It definitely can. So the line between loyalty and opportunity can blur quickly when friends work together. Um, a lot of people probably jealousy. They were saying, "Oh, Portia didn't want Shamil on there," but Portia showed, her love and she was like, welcome to, you got the peach. She sent her flowers. But it's just like I don't know if I would work with my best friend on TV because I know how reality TV can affect a relationship, a friendship. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure when you are on the spotlight, especially for national consumption. And so your friendship really does stand a test of it's a test. And really low key, and that's why you see like a lot of marriages are not they don't make it through, and relationships don't make it through reality TV too, because now it's so much exposure from each other. So I just look at it like it can be bittersweet because now you have other people in your business and everybody's in your relationship. But at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
if that lets you know that the roots of that friendship weren't strong from the beginning, and then to the point where they're just now it's coming out and airing out for us to see, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
So I just
I,
hope they can get it together, you know what I mean? And maybe off camera when they're not filming, really like pour back into each other because that's when you have like children involved. I'm sure their friends, their daughters, their children are friends and they've been hanging out, and this world is very small. So if there's a few people that you can bond with and really connect with, you should try to make it work.
mm-hmm.
It's just unfortunate.
That's true. I feel like I'm not gonna say all of it, but a portion of like that's why I said I probably would never post my relationship, on social media or do anything involving TV with in a relationship because it does. It's like
Paint
you
it.
get to yes, it is, and you feel like you get to a point where you got to prove the world, I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm gonna show it's so many things that you're fighting for that really is irrelevant,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
you're not there to basically make them happy, make the world happy. And I feel like, social media and the reality TV can ruin a lot of things. So you just have to take in consideration, is it really worth it?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it at all. It's already tough, being in the
Mhm.
public eye. It's already tough being in a relationship without being in the public eye. So when you're adding all these levels and all these factors, it just becomes heavy.
Mhm.
And to already find someone in this world, just in to be in a relationship in general, is already hard enough. So the fact that you want to, that it gets kind of like highlighted and then really like, you know, talked about and ripped apart is devastating and hard. It just makes it the task of already trying to bond two people together into one already hard, and it like just makes it harder.
That's true.
I going forward, um, I could be married right now and people wouldn't know, except for the ones that needs.
You done got married on his legs.
So I'm just saying, I would just keep it very
Yeah.
private. It would be not for public consumption, and it would be 100% like, just a private matter amongst people who know what's
Who
up.
need to know?
Yeah, that's it. Need to
Right.
know basis.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, girl.
The less they know, the less you have to worry about.
Yeah,
And people
yeah.
in your business. So
Yeah,
I
because
feel that.
people don't want you really too happy.
They really don't.
And that's tough situation too, because I don't know if this happened for you, but like even when people break up or when they're like on television, like how we were, you get these envious and jealous and this extra energy of just like
Oh my goodness.
competition and just heavy, it's just a lot. So friends are coming out the woodwork, and then like the ones that they've been holding you down, you changed, or
Oh my goodness. That one. You get
you
that a
feel
lot.
me? So it's just like, what are you can't win for losing. It's like,
I,
what
I
am I
I
supposed to
definitely
do?
get that a lot. I get that a lot from the friends. I get people still now watching the show coming at me on Twitter. I had to clap back at somebody this weekend and I said I was gonna work on it, Lex. I said I was gonna work on it, but I had time that night. I was laying in bed minding my own business, and this lady just came out of nowhere.
You know
Like,
what I you know what I'm gonna teach you real quick. I don't appreciate what you said. You're entitled to your opinion, but that was me.
you know what I told her to do?
Oh, I know what.
Get your old ass off X and go back over to Facebook where you belong.
Of course. Okay. Next time, no, I'm done fusing this. Okay, we're not doing this.
Lex, I can't. These people be telling I know we get off subject, but these people be telling you about your life that you don't even know about. They know your life better than you.
I'm trying to tell you, the main thing we got to do is just tell them it's not me. I mean, every now and then somebody, if
I was doing good though, but I feel like I needed to
you
retaliate a little bit.
regressed.
Yes, I felt like I needed, we're all human.
Yes, we are.
The
And
Lord knows
you're
my
and you're a
heart.
work in progress.
The Lord knows my heart.
Okay.
He know I'm trying. Change don't come overnight.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Slow and steady win the race. And I'm slowly and steady changing.
Well, I'm happy for you.
But I'm still gonna be petty every now and then.
Nobody gonna catch you at that right or wrong time.
And that was the right time.
And they gonna catch it on behalf of everybody else you let slide.
Exactly.
The wrath of rail. Beware.
Hell rail.
Oh no.
Oh, they be so miserable. You're miserable now. You this. I'm living my best life.
But they don't know that either.
That's
You
true.
know, it's just what people don't know. It's better.
Sometimes you got to give them a friendly reminder.
Nah, sometimes they'll feel it.
Liz, you always talking on this
Silence is
peace journey.
power.
You always on this peace journey. I need you to turn up one time.
I'll turn up if I need to. You know that.
I need you to be on my side one time and say, real.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Talk
bringing
that shit. Talk that stuff, real.
you know, just people take things and run with it. We on a healing journey right now.
Yes, I'm tired. I've been healing for so long. Sometimes I just want to, open up the
You get
band-aid.
back. We're happy right now. We're happy and healthy and we're vibrant. That's what we just gonna keep manifesting.
I hear you, Lex.
Okay.
Woosah.
Woosah. Woosah, baby.
Have you ever worked with a close friend and you felt like like the friendship, doing business with that friend, it can cause some turmoil in the friendship?
I feel like it is a tough space to be. You want people that are really low key looking out for you, that have your back, that support you. So I haven't had anyone personally that I worked with, because it's been very like I respect everyone's lane because I know I'm not great at everything and I need help. So
Mhm.
respectfully, if it's a friendship, it becomes a partnership. So, and I don't ever want to like, make my friends feel cheated or, less than. So I feel
Right.
like I'm always, giving my best foot forward. So that way we do have that rapport.
Mhm.
And if it's money involved, obviously, and it's reputation on the line, I want the best people there to represent
Right.
me as I'm representing them. So I haven't had any of those issues, but I have seen it. It's tough because it's like now you have to show up and be your work. I'm just using me as example, your work Alexis compared
Mhm.
to like now your friend Alexis.
Right.
And it can and if your foundation isn't like solid and they don't really know you and it's more of a competitive nature, then it's going to be some issues because now those cracks will be revealed and now that foundation is going to start to like shift a little bit. So
Right.
it takes two strong people that really respect each other and understand what that friendship is from the beginning. Like it's a partnership and you're
Mhm.
supposed to respect your friends, like you're supposed to love on them, you're supposed to talk love into them, you're supposed to right or steer them back in the right direction. And if you mean well, it'll flow well.
Mhm. For me, I actually, my best friend for over 17 years, Christina, we work together. She runs she's a co-partner with me on Allure. I brought her on.
Mm,
She runs the northwest coast of Allure, and we work so great together. And I don't
that's
take the
beautiful.
position like because I built Allure, I don't take the
Mm,
position like it's mine, 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 mine. I like to stand behind and let her be the face sometimes
yeah,
and
yeah.
speak on it because I feel like our friendship comes before any money, any business, anything.
Mhm,
As long as we're
mhm,
good, she's a great business partner, and I respect her opinion, and
mhm.
I respect what she brings to the table. So I will not allow notoriety or just fame or whatever to take over, our friendship.
And that's good leadership on your end too. When we are able to like give the reins to someone else and
Mm-hmm.
really be like, that's even though you did build something or we build, we're founders, we do all these things, to let somebody like go ahead and step before you and represent you, that
Mm-hmm.
lets you know that it's trust too.
Right.
So it's like you built trust, there's a loyalty between it, and you want the business to be better.
Mm-hmm.
You again respect her space and you respect her lane,
Right.
and that's trust. So it's a nice mutual respect and trust. So I think it's dope,
And I say I
beneficial.
example with us, like we work together, we do things, you, myself, and Ashley, we argue at times, but we still know how to respect each other and bring it back in. And I think that's the biggest thing when you have respect and you know, like my friendship is worth more than this little catty stuff. We talk it out.
Mm-hmm.
We may argue one day, but we talk it out and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
But when you allow it to hit public and just you got to rear it back in
Yeah.
before it gets out of control.
Yeah, because it definitely can get motion in the wrong
Hmm.
direction for sure. Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Hmm.
Can friendship truly survive when money and opportunity are involved?
I think the money thing is tough, just because I'm sure we both been in positions where people have asked for money, and most of the time we don't. They're not asking for the exact amount.
Right.
Everything's got rounded up, on my end. It's never been like $24.92. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, I think we've been when money comes involved, that's when it becomes a little tricky because when you're giving somebody something and loaning them something, it's just very much you don't expect it back. But then
Right.
when it's a lot of money involved and you're like expecting things to come back in return, that's when if the financial part becomes tricky, just because you're just like, I need that back. I got
Right.
kids to feed, and they just expect that maybe, oh no, you got it, you could take the
You got it.
loss.
Hmm.
It's the principle, you know what I mean? Of
And then
like,
you see them going out vacations, doing this, that, and the
come on
third. Where my
now,
damn money
bottles, bottles, everything.
at? I've lost some friends over some things like that because it's like I helped you when you needed help. And it's not like if you're gonna, it's a difference. Hey, I need this. Hey, I want to borrow this, and I promise I'll pay back. Don't, if you know you ain't gonna pay it back, don't say just, can I get this?
Mm-hmm.
But when you saying you're gonna pay something back, I expect my money to be paid back. I don't care if it's
Yeah, it's still the principle. And as business women, that's what we expect.
exactly.
Just as
Speaking of money,
what?
it's Tyler Perry,
Mm,
ultimatums and family entitlement. Woo,
mm,
this is a good one. So Tyler Perry did do a he recently revealed he had to fire his own aunt after she stopped showing up for the job he gave her. He also mentioned setting strict financial boundaries with his family, and not everyone liked it. Let's talk about how important it is to protect your peace, even if it's from the blood. Oh my
mhm.
goodness. I
I
think we
mean,
all can
whew.
tell these stories.
Yes, we can. I mean, I'm low key dealing with it now with my children. You know, it's two different households now, and they're getting older, so the bills are getting larger,
Mm,
meaning tuitions and meaning cars and insurances and all these things. And at the end of the day, I'm teaching them financial literacy and also financial responsibility of budgeting. Like
right.
you guys have cars and you have an allowance 19th of the month, you asking for more money. Where did your money go? You know, you got if
Exactly.
you have vehicles, that means you have to budget for gas. If you have you know, if you go training and you need food, you have to budget for that. So you know, it's about that time where they understand the meaning of, you know, your mom and daddy got it, but y'all have we paying for school. We've
Yeah,
invested, you know, all this money into your education and rearing you and molding you, and we are setting you guys up for success. So go be great. And you need to budget like a student should, like
exactly.
you know, it's so,
Because I
you
feel
know,
you.
yeah,
My daughter the
yeah,
same way.
no, I gotta say no.
My daughter shop. She have shopping bags and everything coming in here. I had to look at the damn Amex. I
Mm-hmm,
had to freeze her card. Like, girl, what is
mm-hmm,
you doing? You just
mm-hmm.
shopping away, paying thing using because I did add her as an authorized user.
But
Um,
she
but
can't
it's
see
like
me
you done
now.
got to a point where it's like, okay, mama gonna be busy, so let me like she got the times of where she knows she could shop.
And try to get them bags in here before
Wait
them
a
boxes.
minute. Wait, where is your job?
Where are they going?
Exactly. She get her allowance, but the thing about it is you are a young adult now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be spending money thinking because you think mommy got it
Yeah.
and I'm gonna always no. I cut it off. Go find a job.
Yes.
You going
And
to
they're very
college.
capable.
Yeah. But you know what? I blame it on myself because I growing up as a child, I didn't have it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said, I don't want my kids to go through what I went through, like having to not having things. But I feel like it's a gift and a curse because now it's making them feel, especially, it's so entitled.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So entitled. The
Mm-hmm.
Christmas list get crazy and crazier each
Mm-hmm.
year. It's like, no, y'all got to work for this. Now I wish I would have had them working. I was working at the age of 15.
I will.
I give this girl $100. She's like, what is this?
And they're almost like, that's not enough for nothing.
It's
I'm like,
not.
a bill
What I'm
back
gonna do
in
with
the
a
day
hundred
for us
dollars?
was like, we would make that stretch for the whole week. Like
Exactly.
more than that, low key. Like that was movies, that was hanging out, that was everything. Now, they're just like 100 is for what?
What I'm gonna do with this?
Mm-mm.
What you mean? What you gonna do? What kind of lifestyle you living that feel like you need more than $100 to go eat somewhere?
Yeah, I'm definitely turning to my mom. We have all that food at home.
Exactly. I'm not giving y'all no money. Y'all ain't
You
Uber. I'm
know?
cutting off the cards. No more Uber Eats.
Mhm.
Eat what's in this house.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a lot of them. They have to realize it's not just them either, you know. It's just not a lot. It's just it's four, you know. It's just we got to do this a long time. So you guys are old enough to get a job, to
Hmm.
budget, and to figure it out. If
And
not, cook some food.
it's not even just the kids. It's your parents
It's
too.
your parents, it's your
Oh my
family.
goodness.
Your
my
dad,
daddy.
what did your dad say? The baby needs some, what is
The
your
baby, look, oh, he got it down packed, boy. He be hustling Chad and I. He got it down packed. I'll be like, he'll be like, yeah, the baby, he can't say pull-ups no more. That's been going out the door. Serenity potty. Um, the baby want to go to the water park.
the baby wants to go to the water park?
Serenity got a pool out back. What you mean she want to go to the water park? You just want to waste money. Can you send some money for this? I said, when the last time you asked Chad for some money? He'll go ghost. You don't hear nothing
Uh,
from him. Then he'll have Serenity call me.
then she called you.
Then she'll call. Then Denim will call. We want to go to the water park.
Oh,
Papa sent it. You see his shadow. You see his shadow by the kids. I said,
and
oh,
his mom.
I said he got him trained very well. So I have to put him on a budget too.
Right. Everyone has to be put on a
I
budget.
just sent you $500. Yeah,
And the water park is not $500.
that part. It's like it's like you raising kids again.
Mm-hmm.
Same with my mom. Order this for me from this place. Send me money for this. Nope. I decline. Nope. Nope. Y'all need to learn how to budget y'all money. It's like we become the parents now.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. But back to Tyler Perry. Tyler, you know who else is strict too? Even though they're billionaires, they had to put a limit on letting their family borrow. Jay-Z spoke about it as well. Do you remember that when
Mm.
it was one of his family members asked for like I think like 4,500 for a business opportunity, and they was gonna bring back 2 million or something, and he turned it down. No, that's not how I operate.
Yeah.
But that is why the most powerful word is no, and that's how you keep money because the more like I feel like people, especially family members, can take advantage of those things, and they always
Mm-hmm.
feel like, oh, they got it, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to work for it. We both have the same 24 hours.
And people don't realize that, you want it to last. Like you
Yes,
want to keep generating it, and you want it to be, for the children. You want everyone to be comfortable. So when you start exceeding it and like overdoing it, and that's when you start to really get in trouble with it. You know what I mean?
that's
You
true.
want it for a long time. You want it
No,
for
that's definitely true. I think family see they just see you have all this money coming in, or they look at see what your net worth is, see how you're living, but they don't understand like what you have in the household, all the things that you have to take care of.
insurances and the emergencies and the everything.
The
Everything.
same with my daughter. I break it down to her. I said, I don't just pay my mortgage, my car note, your car note, my two car notes, your car note. I don't just pay that. The insurance. I
Mm-hmm.
still have a business to run.
Yeah.
My
You got
lease
to play
alone,
employees. You got to play everything.
exactly. My lease
Yeah.
alone is crazy. I say, y'all may see what's coming in. You may see that, but you don't see what's going out.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all have to understand that money just don't fall from the trees.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, if they have support, they have to understand that if we're there to support them for the long run, we've been doing this long enough to where we are like making you comfortable enough to like you can come to us when there's those emergencies, but at the same time, you're very much capable. We have invested very heavily in our friends and our family. Really our family, our core family. We've invested in them.
Yeah,
For them the opportunities to be good humans. So go be great. We got you.
exactly.
But go be great. It's tough love. That word no is very powerful. I've been
It
saying
is.
that a lot lately, and I love it. I feel great.
It's, it took me a long time to be
Yeah.
able to say it. I used to I
Isn't
used
it
to hate
liberating?
saying it. It feels so good now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Can't do it.
no,
Not this time.
no,
No.
no,
No, no, no, no.
no, no,
Shoo-doo-doo-doo.
no. No. Yeah.
We got to stop enabling our family members.
Yes, we're doing
Listen,
that. We're doing it.
Next subject. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I was hot. Did you hear about the HOA put a lady in jail for 10 days?
Mm-mm.
Right here in Florida.
Oh, really? So, I mean, is it an advantage to have an HOA or a disadvantage to have an HOA?
I hate HOA.
Okay,
It's a dis
so because one is
I hate
fees.
it.
I remember that. And then I
Fees.
just think that
Mhm.
they are pretty much public servers, that they can really, they have that like this power, like, oh, if your shrubs are this high, then you're going to be, or if your fence
Right.
is too low or the grass is not cut. But I mean, aesthetically for the neighborhood,
It's
you want
good, but
someone to, yeah, because your property
but
values and your home is your
but
most expensive purchase. So you wanted
it,
the neighborhood to be up to par.
it is, but I feel like some HOAs, so before we get into it, so what happened was basically um a lady was had to spend 10 days in jail line due to her HOA. Yes,
Mm.
jail. HOAs were created to maintain neighborhood standards, but some have become many dictatorships. Are they helping homeowners or harassing them? I feel like with this situation, she did I did watch the she did a report interview with one of the reporters, and she basically fixed everything that needed to be fixed. I think it was some of her grass um that was messed up. Her mailbox, I guess they had a court date for the HOA had sent something was she didn't get the notification that she had to go to court, and they ruled that she go to jail because she failed to go to that court date.
Hmm.
But to go to that extent to put somebody in jail, this lady has have kids. Like, you don't know people's financial situations
Hmm.
to be, because I mean it costs a lot.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got a letter saying my great I need to put some old St. Augustine out in my front yard because I have little dry spots. Say, Daddy, can you go get the St. Augustine grass and redo it? I'm not buying that. We could go get some seeds. So his behind thought he was fixing the grass, and I had to call the people out here to get more St. Augustine grass out there. But it's like it's crazy because it's like, do y'all have something else better to do? Like, it could be a little tiny little patch and they tripping.
Yeah.
And I understand, but to go as far as to put somebody
Jail.
in jail, that's crazy.
And you can get the wrong one that is basically the tyrant that's going around being extremely picky. Like, we have a code enforcement that goes around the city here where I
Mhm.
am, but that's for construction. That's for them not, because I look up, you could start construction in my neighborhood at 7 a.m. and it's from like 7 to 7, which is insane. And I'm just
Mm,
like, you're hearing nothing but like, you know, hammering, but I'm like, that should be more of a code enforcement, less
right.
building. And it's the noise ordinance and things like that. But I don't have an HOA. I used to have one. And they weren't as strict, but everyone, I love the aesthetic of everyone's grass was cut,
Mhm.
everyone's homes were taken care of, because it's great for the, just for the what you're paying for, essentially.
No, that's true.
I want
It's
us to all be fly.
it comes to a point where y'all get
That's
ridiculous.
extreme.
I thank God, I have a beautiful neighborhood. Everybody stay up to par with, how their yards are, but to go to that point, it should be some
Jail is
type.
horrible.
Yeah, it should be at some point where, okay, enough is enough. Because
Hmm.
y'all are volunteers. Y'all ain't got what y'all need to find something else to do. They
Volunteering is right.
they are volunteers. They don't get paid to be
Right,
on
you
the
just
HOA
live in the
committee.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Everybody want to be power struck. Like, chill, 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 chill. They'll get to a point if so I have the pavers. If you have a spring of grass growing out of it, you get a letter from the HOA.
Oh man, and what if you just don't see it and
Exactly. Like, damn, what
looking at the
y'all run around
car
with?
with
But
a
y'all,
magnifying glass?
y'all run around with just get your ass off the damn golf course and come pluck the damn grass that's growing out of there. It's three little strings coming up out the pavers.
That
Like,
sounds strict. I would be heartbroken if I had to go to jail off of my paint being chipped or something. Like that would be devastating.
I felt bad for her. Like, oof, baby. It would have been World War III in that neighborhood if
Yeah, because then you coming back out and you like, I'm coming right after you now. Now it's like animosity in the neighborhood, which is even worse.
but but you know what?
But
Someone was saying that they try to do that to try to weed certain people out of neighborhoods to force you to sell.
mm,
Because
I believe that.
it's like you did pick on certain people. It could be a certain type of people you trying to force them to sell. So you're gonna keep on nagging at them. Like I had enough. And some people can't take that.
Yeah,
But it's not right. And I hope she don't sell her home. Don't let nobody force you up out of your place.
right,
Do what you
right.
gotta do. But HOA have so many, it's like they can even foreclose on you.
Mm, yeah, you're right. It's a lot of fine print when you get that thick stack of papers when you're signing over for your largest purchase of your life, the home, your livelihood. It can be tough. The only good thing, I watch. Have you ever watched the show Hoarders?
Mm-hmm.
I would be livid if I had a neighbor that had like trash and all of that extra
Old
stuff.
broke down cars.
Yeah, so like low key, like that would be the noise, the construction of that, and really like, if there's any kind of like violence going on or any crime, that's the only kind of protection I would need, like it would be the hoarders and that spilling out to like, animals, all of that stuff. That's when we would need some code enforcement. Other than that, I don't want anybody being a tyrant, like telling us about paint, telling us the grass,
Or
going
telling
to
you,
the
I mean,
pavers.
I feel like it should be a standard, but the fact that you got to go through the HOA to submit for your pool plans, all your privacy, it's
Yeah,
just to a point where I bought this house.
yeah,
Y'all didn't put money in on this house to do in my backyard
yeah.
or
Or
to get,
add to or subtract from.
yes,
Yeah.
it's it has its pros and its cons, but I feel like there should be a some neighborhoods just take it too serious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you got to pull back because for her to go to jail for 10 days for that bull crap, it's insane.
Well, that's something to look at, when you're looking at properties, like to ask the neighbors, what do you think about your HOA before you get to that purchase? I think that would be avoided for me. If I'm riding around and I'm looking for a property in a neighborhood when I'm raising children and I'm paying for it, I best believe I don't want to be harassed leaving my house every day. That
With the
that's just too
pictures,
much.
the camera in the golf cart running around taking
That's
pictures.
crazy. Uh-uh, uh-uh. Let me write you
Like,
up.
run your behind off the
Let me
road.
write you up. Nah, it's too much.
A mess. But
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yes.
Real estate insights. You know what? There was another neighborhood, and I was happy to hear that because I sell a lot in that neighborhood where they were taking on when the interest rates was low, it was companies going around purchasing a lot of homes.
Hmm.
And at one point, it was they probably bought like 100 homes from this developer. And
Mm.
at one point, they started opening beautiful neighborhood. They started opening it up to Section 8, and the other homes in the neighborhood are like 800,000, 700,000, and then you had an area where another builder came in there, and the homes probably went for 300,000. And now when you bring in that, Section 8 into there, you got the crime went up in there,
Mm.
everything. So HOA had to come in and enforce like after this, no more Section 8 because you're basically bringing the value down with the crime that's going up. People,
Mm.
renters are not taking care of their yards.
Mhm.
It was. So I feel like, It does have its pros and its cons, but when some people are on a power oh, I can't talk. They sprung out and trying to just be in high demand because they probably was bullied so much in school and they feel like they suffer from the little man syndrome. They just get carried away.
Yeah, I agree.
HOAs, y'all got to get better. I ain't gonna complain though. I like my HOA, but they do be pissing me off when they send a picture talking about you got three little strings. You got three little strings coming out your grout. But overall, I can't complain. We don't have Humble Baddies mail tonight.
Okay.
Do you got it?
No, I don't.
Let me
No
see if
Humble Baddies mail tonight. Well, then that's that.
no Humble Baddies.
No, that's all
No,
right.
none. All right, you guys, we done for today. I don't want to get y'all sick because, ugh,
You don't want
I
to get
look
us
a hot
sick.
mess.
Hacking,
Yeah, I don't want to
hacker,
get y'all
hacker,
sick. Look at it. Look at it. Until next time, we'll see y'all Wednesday. But until then, make sure you guys subscribe to Humble Baddies Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Humble Baddies Podcast. If you have any Humble Baddies mail, any questions, hit us up at contact@humblebaddies.com. You can find me at Sharelle Rosado _ on Instagram. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. Where can they find you, boo?
Alexis _ Stoudemire on Instagram.
All
Have a
right,
good
you
night,
guys. Until
y'all.
next
Well, and
time,
it's
boo.
what you coughing like that, you definitely should be in the other bedroom, okay? Not
Ain't
getting
nobody here with me, boo boo. My man is he in his bed.
all right. Have a good
I'm
night,
about,
y'all.
I'm about to go make me a hottie toddy. That's what you
A
call it?
hot toddy.
Hot toddy.
Flips. Oh,
All right, you guys have a good one.
good night.
A hottie toddy.